I think possibly because the word kata translates over as form. When people relate that to formality because there's formality in kata, it doesn't have to be. We've done 2 techniques from the Go-no-sen this morning so far, and we haven't done any formality whatsoever. There's been no bowing, very little in the way of standing in the right place or anything else. But kata has got this ritual associated with it, and Go-no-sen is like that in exactly the same as every other kata. The thing you got to remember about Go-no-sen is it's not an official Kodokan kata. There's a debatable number of kata which are sanctioned, if you like, by the Kodokan. Go-no-sen isn't. Go-no-sen, its history is sort of shrouded in some sort of mystery or doubt, if you like. The most common story that you hear is that it was devised by Kawashi, because it appears in Kawashi's book, and it was devised in Waseda University in Shinjuku in Tokyo. Right? Neither of which are probably true. Right? So people are not really sure where Go-no-sen has come from. The only fact that is absolutely known is that it's practiced more widely outside of Japan than in Japan. Right? Very few people in Japan would actually know or recognize Go-no-sen-no-kata. Because of that, it hasn't been standardized. Kodokan standardize all their kata. Everything has to be done in a precise way, which is videotaped, and it's there for people who want to see. Go-no-sen, because it's not a Kodokan kata, doesn't have that. There are various versions of it. The techniques remain the same. You won't find any difference in the actual techniques, but you'll find a difference in the way it's practiced, in the way it's actually demonstrated. For example, in Nagano-kata, where Kano Shihan is here, that would normally be regarded as being Shomen or Joseki. For Nagano-kata, if Paul was Tori, that's where Paul would stand. For Go-no-sen, that isn't laid down. Tori can be there, Tori can be here, right? As long as you keep the same pattern throughout the whole of the kata, right? You could, in Nagano-kata, you change ends after each technique. In Go-no-sen, you don't have to. You can if you wish. In Nagano-kata, you do kneeling bow. In Go-no-sen, you can, or you can do standing bow. So it's not rigid. You'll find different. If you look on the net, you'll see video of Go-no-sen. You see it done in different ways with different amounts of formality. When we put it all together at the end, we'll put a little bit of formality into it. But at the moment, right, we just practice the techniques. But I think that's more important at this stage, that you get to know the techniques from it. Okay, the next one is, again, right-handed stance with a right-handed grip with a left-handed stance. Paul's going to attack my leg with Ouchi Gari. Okay, so he gives an attack Ouchi Gari. Now, if he manages to knock my head back, okay, then I've got problems. Okay, I'm on my way down. And if he manages to take my leg away. Okay, so what I've got to do is stop him first of all. So as he comes into attack, I've blocked him with my hips. Okay, so he doesn't manage to knock me backwards. Now you can start to do that. You can do that strongly. Come on, strong. Strong. Block him first. Okay. Now, I'll do it this way around. As you're blocking with your hips, going in, you're also lifting with your hands. Block, lift. Okay? Block, lift. And that, to an extent, well, it doesn't clear him off the floor, certainly floats his weight upwards a little bit. Okay? Now I'm going to turn around the other way so you can see what happens next. So as he comes in, you floated him up, just stay in there, Paul, right? You get all your weight on your right leg. This leg then lifts this one. It's described in the literature associated with the kata as being the Ashi Barai. It's probably more Okuri Ashi Barai than the Ashi Barai. Because you're not just taking the front leg, you're taking the back leg as well. Okay? So it's more Okuri Ashi Barai. And when you do Okuri Ashi Barai in the Nagano-kata, for example, right? You're floating them up. Okay, so we do 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You float them up in that last step. you've got to do the same here. When he comes into attack, okay, not only do you block, you float him up with your hand. Hoist this arm under his armpit if you like. Get your elbow down and be lifting. So that this sweep at the end, right? You carry Ashi Barai on his back ankle, and works. Okay, thanks. Peter, right, please. Make sure you're floating him up as he comes in. One more. So, Ouchi Gari, countered by the Ashi Barai stroke or curry Ashi Barai. Away we go.